Just got a new car.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
A newer car. Went from a 27 to a 19-year-old.
Ooh.
Tiger.
Sexy.
It's
too hot to trot, my boy.
It's but it was. Everyone was telling me like, dude, this isn't a good idea. I wouldn't do this. And then I got, and everyone's like, dude, that was a great idea. Good job.
Who was telling you it was a bad idea? It's a Honda.
My girlfriend.
Your girlfriend.
She was like, I think it's out of your price range, which I'm like, yes, but.
And then I hit her.
But no, the best part about it was.
I hit her with my chi and she shut the fuck up.
Who's that monkey playing a flute? That's Chuck. He's fun.
Chuck.
Don't you dare question Chuck.
His name is Goku.
His name is. It can't be pronounced in English. It's fucking like legend. Whatever. Did you just forget his name? No. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, bitch. But the funniest part was, so I had the 98 Buick.
Yep.
Outside
R.I.P.
damage. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
But there was like
Buick.
outside damage. I never hit anything or got into an accident.
Sure.
It was all before me.
I never hit anything or got into an accident. Some homeless guy just had a hammer and I wouldn't give him
No,
change.
it was my girlfriend's grandma's old car.
Yeah.
She was getting older.
Yeah.
You know
Couldn't see no more.
You know what happened.
Yeah.
She
But
should drive the lawnmower into it repeatedly.
I'm trying to find my kids. What? But the funniest part was, so I went there. I was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Put down my down payment. They're like, do you have the car to trade in? I was like, I do, but I don't know if it'll be like anything. And he's like, well, if you bring it in and transfer it in, we can transfer the plates and the title way easier. And I was okay. So I got in my Buick, drove there. It was fucking, check engine light on.
Of course.
I pull in and whatever. He's like, all right, the appraiser's looking at it. I'll be back to you in like a couple minutes.
This thing doesn't need to run, right?
And he comes back, he puts
came
down
in,
the
he
paper.
drove in, it was smoking. He's like, yeah, I got it. Maybe keep back, though. Keep back.
Would not inhale. But
You guys have a fire extinguisher handy?
It's just the cats. It's just the cats.
he comes, he sits down. He's like, all right, so this is what the appraiser gave you. $100. I was like,
Yeah.
oh! I was laughing, and he was like, what? Yeah. Like, yeah, I did not
You were like,
expect.
110.
He was like, I tried to get him to add $25 because the seats were nice. I'm like, don't fucking lie to me, Michael.
I hate to be that guy. If you had brought that to a scrapyard, just the weight alone, you would have got like $300 for
Yeah.
it.
If you did cash for clunkers, they might give you 500.
100%. I looked it up. It was like $250
Yeah.
for someone to come get it. I just wanted less hassle.
Yeah.
Transfer
I
the plates,
respect that,
transfer
yeah.
the,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
give a
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I knew it was a piece of shit. I knew. Fucking, I got the
We
car
knew
for
it
free.
was a piece of shit.
And so,
We saw the thing.
Yeah,
but
been
yeah,
telling
so
you that for a while.
now I'm driving a 2006 Honda, 46.2 thousand miles.
That's pretty.
not
That's for a Honda.
Yeah.
That's like a brand new car.
Right, brand new oil
Yeah.
change.
Fuck yeah, brother.
Runs nice.
Fuck yeah,
fucking.
brother.
All I got to do is get it inspected now.
Sick.
The Japanese, man.
Because it
They
is inspected. It's safe.
Automobiles.
I just need to do it in Massachusetts.
It's the same as the Toyotas.
Toyota.
This is the number one car in the world.
I drive a Subaru.
Subaru Impreza.
I drive a Bruce Subaru. Yeah, so it's nice.
That's sick.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Thanks.
So now we all have new cars.
Now
Yeah.
dude, we got all
Sick.
this podcast money, and everyone was like, "Let's
Fucking
get new cars."
all these views and listens.
All these sponsors, I don't know where their money's going. God. Today's podcast is brought to you.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Get in now so you can unlock personal cosmetics of your favorite YouTubers, like me.
Oh, dude,
That'd be
I would
sick.
actually pay good money to have a fucking video game character with your face on it
Yeah, dude, I don't play like
and just have it die all the time.
I don't play like Fortnite. I would start playing Fortnite if I got like Breck and Rudy.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Character models in Fortnite.
Just doing this all the time.
Yeah.
Rudy gets a cigarette in his hand all the time.
Rudy gets a kill, all you hear is
Are you serious? You hit the sprint button with Rudy.
He runs a little bit slower. He runs a little bit slower than everyone else.
Every 5 seconds he needs to rest.
Oh, dude, his stamina bar is this big.
Dude, you try and go upstairs, he actually stops. You
he's
can't
like,
move.
no.
Stops, holds his hip, and goes.
You guys have any injuries? Fuck.
When he gets tired, he has to smoke a cigarette to refill his stamina, dude.
He kneels. Yeah, he kneels down. The guy's like,
Yeah, he blows it. He does it cool. As one guy runs by, he goes, "Ah, missed."
got him.
Missed.
Fuck you.
Tomato Town.
Automatic kill. Fucking
Tilted Towers never saw it coming. Rudy drops in, the building collapses.
oh, dude, that's even better. I'm a fucking.
You're a wrecking
I'm
ball.
a perk package in fucking Call of Duty.
You're the juggernaut.
Rudy inbound. Fucking.
Run program. Big boy dropping. Is that a cannonball?
That's what you get. He's the replacement for the nuke. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
You get
dude.
25 kill streak.
I'm a bunker buster, dude.
Tactical Rudy inbound.
Oh, shit!
They dropped the fat man.
Drop the fat man, dude. Oh, shit.
Fellas, I think we're smoked.
Instant win. Fuck.
Smoke them if you got them. And as I always say, you're going to stand in the back, be in the middle.
Jesus
Oh, God.
Sir, what does that mean?
If you ain't first, you're last.
Sir, what does that mean? Then the Jumbo Rudy comes behind him, snaps his neck.
Sir, what does that mean?
We'll never know.
What am I, a menu?
It's like Slender Man. You hear him coming, like the breathing starts over the speakers. Oh shit!
Dude.
Oh shit!
Did you ever play
Vision
that
gets
game?
cloudy. Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Scared the
fucking
shit out of me.
Slender.
Dude, I don't know what it is. Horror video games can really fuck with me.
It's first person. That's why. It's,
You ever play
it's
PT?
you.
No, I heard it was good though.
What is it?
Yeah,
PT.
No.
Physical therapy.
personal trainer.
No, it
Got
was so.
Personal trainer, scariest thing ever made.
You know Kojima. Metal
Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid guy. So it was
A
him
liquid snake.
and not Benicio del Toro. Who's the
Also,
director?
Dead Stranding was Kojima.
That, well,
Benicio del Toro.
who's the director del Toro?
Guillermo.
Guillermo del
Guillermo del Toro. Yeah,
Toro.
that's right. That's right.
So it was
I said the
Kojima,
Italian way.
Guillermo del Toro.
Fucking idiot.
It was there. They were going to do a Silent Hill game.
Ooh.
Oh, I
And
heard
so
about that, yeah.
they put out a playable
Love Silent Hill.
trailer, PT,
Very cool.
and at the end you find out it's a Silent Hill game and you're Norman Reedus.
Oh, that's sick.
But then-
I got chills.
But then Konami said, "Yeah, we don't really fuck with you no more, Kojima." And Kojima said, "Oh, then I'm leaving."
Goodbye.
I'm making my own studio.
And
Arigato.
and that was Death Stranding.
Death Stranding. I do
And that's
not.
why if you play
Weird
Death
game,
Stranding,
dude.
if you play Death
Yeah.
Stranding, Guillermo del Toro is in the game.
I do not have.
Oh.
I don't
And
have
Mads
the
Mikkelsen.
capacity to play that game.
It's very convoluted.
It's a hassle.
It's kind of and it's
it's fucking it's a hassle.
very like low. It's boring and monotonous.
Until the end,
But
I think.
I watched like a YouTube video on the story.
Mhm.
Story sounds incredible.
Yeah,
I would
story's
watch
great.
the fuck out of a movie about it.
Yeah,
for sure.
A TV show,
Kojima,
whatever. Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
so
Kojima
good.
just needs to make a movie.
yeah.
He's too good of a writer.
The games are incredible,
Yeah.
like absolutely incredible. But just make a movie and get all this
Yeah.
shit out of your system.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Do you
Because
know
these
what?
games are too cinematic. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's
Well,
too much.
But Metal Gear is good, but they always do something weird. Or they do something that's like not cool to normal stuff, and then they just try and justify it. Like in Metal Gear, one of the games or one of the characters, she's a fucking super assassin. She wears a bikini.
No,
They
no,
just
no, no,
wanted
no,
to
no,
make-
no,
I-
no.
I
No,
know,
no,
I
no,
know.
no.
No. I'm talking about Metal Gear. Because she breathes through her skin.
Yep.
So they just made up an excuse to have like a hot chick in the game.
I'm into it. Where
And
we going?
Kojima was like, she breathes through her skin. That's why she looks like that. And he was like, well, how are we
it's
supposed
called,
to...
First off, her
Yeah.
name is Quiet. Second
Sick.
off, she's a sniper. Very cool.
Yeah.
Third off, yes, she breathes through her skin, and that's why when it rains, she gets half naked.
I like it. Did you guys ever play the game
It's
where
an
you're
excuse,
raiding?
though. No, but I heard that was good.
You're raiding the
Yeah.
fucking the cyborg. The
Heard it was
cyborg
good.
ninja.
Oh, that I thought you meant the Mortal Kombat character.
Yeah,
I was
actually,
like,
that'd be pretty
you're the
cool.
lightning god?
Dude.
you're
I'm
in
this-
Metal Gear Solid land, but you
I'm-
play as Raiden, the fucking white ninja.
I'm the Sith Lord? Yeah, Raiden.
Unlimited power!
Oh, fuck. What was it called? Metal Gear Rising?
Yes.
It was, yeah. Rising.
Yeah.
So cool.
It was cool.
I mean, it was dumb fun. You know
It was
what I mean?
just too
Like,
much.
it wasn't like Metal Gear.
The slice physics?
Yeah, but dude, the Metal
And then they just explode into cubes. You're like, fuck yeah, dude, I'm a ninja.
Metal
I
Gear
am
Solid
the
games were
power.
so good though. Like not like Metal Gear Rising was good.
The box?
The Metal Gear
I just put a stick in the box.
the Metal Gear Solid was so good. The story, like Patriot, whatever. It's been so long since I thought about
I've
it.
only,
Act.
I've
They're
only,
so good.
George Bush was in it.
I've only played Metal Gear Solid 5.
The other ones are good.
Oh, I believe it.
Their-
Yeah.
Their stories are
The
like,
guy, no, here's the thing though, is like the guy is fucking so smart when
Yeah.
it comes to video games. That's the problem. Like if you're in Metal Gear Solid 5 and you're sneaking around and you shoot guys in the head,
Yeah.
the next time you go out, people will be wearing helmets.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you have
The mechanics are crazy.
insane. There's a I think it's a Metal Gear Solid 3. There's an old guy. He's like a sniper and he's very hard to beat.
Oh, yeah.
You want to know how you beat him the easy way? You leave your game on for a week and he dies of old age.
Yeah.
oh, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's too good.
It's like Solid Wolf or Liquid Wolf or something like that.
No, but it is. I think it's the third. No, it's not Liquid.
It's not
You're thinking
Liquid
of
Wolf.
Solid and Liquid Snake.
Yeah, but they all had names like that.
They all do.
I know.
In Death Stranding, the guy's name is John McClane. Do you know what they call him?
Solid.
Bruce Willis.
Die Hard Man.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
His legit name is Die Hard Man.
I like that.
That is funny.
I
You know
like that.
Psycho Mantis? So in the
Psycho Mantis.
Metal
yeah.
Gear Solid, I think 2,
Yeah.
it was on the PS2, and what would happen is the bad guy Psycho Mantis would read your memory card and would say things like, "Oh, I see you like games like this," and people were like, "What the fuck?" Because it read the memory card.
I
and-
heard you like dating simulators.
No,
No, fucking shut up, dude.
I heard you like Inside Out porn.
so I see that you sing a lot. I'm not gay.
I'm not gay, dude.
My
what-
sister plays
so-
that game.
You know what game had a cool mechanic, but it was kind of like it was a very kiddish game, like in like the vein of like Pokemon and like Yu-Gi-Oh and Digimon and shit. So Monster Rancher, right? It was like it's a very similar type
Okay.
thing. Like you train monsters
Yeah.
and shit, whatever. So
Pal World.
yeah, yes, it was very in the same vein of all that shit. So the original game for PlayStation, what the game would do is it would pause itself in the console,
Right.
and it would let you put another disc into the game, and you would get a specific monster depending on the disc.
The game that you put in.
So if it was Metal Gear Solid, it would be like a liquid metal
Right,
monster or
right.
whatever, dude. It was
That's
the
nuts.
fucking
That's cool.
coolest
the
mechanic.
PS2 was crazy.
So
Yeah.
cool, dude. So cool.
Well, with Psycho Mantis too. Do you want to know like the easy way to beat him?
Yes.
Unplug your controller from port 1, put it in port 2.
I remember hearing about that. But dude, it's shit like that, but it is also his storytelling.
Thinking outside
It's
the
crazy.
box,
So
brother.
in
crazy.
Literally.
Metal Gear Solid, I think it's called like Sons of Liberty or something like that.
Yeah.
You like,
Hell yeah, brother.
yeah, you
Oh,
get like
yeah.
attacked. Yeah, hell yeah.
America.
You
America.
get attacked like you're as Big Boss. You get attacked, and then you're in the hospital, and the only survivors are Big Boss and like the helicopter pilot.
Mhm.
And so you wake up, Big Boss, and you go through the whole game. You find out at the end of the game, you're actually not Big Boss. You're the helicopter pilot, and they changed your face to look like Big Boss and told you were Big Boss.
That's 5.
That's 5.
That's 5.
Whoa.
Crazy.
Yep.
I do remember Sons of Liberty though was a sick game.
They're all sick.
Yeah,
they're all
they're all
crazy.
good.
They're
Yeah.
all
Crazy good
so
games.
fuck. Kojima.
I heard they're gonna
is-
remaster the first one at least.
Good.
I don't know if that's true, but that's what I heard.
You know what was a very like Metal Gear-esque game, but like much more grounded in reality? Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, dude.
So good.
So good, dude.
So my dad and I got it for like PS2, and I used to get scared because there was like this game mode where it was just like this big
Dark. It was just dark all the time.
Well, no, maybe it wasn't Splinter Cell. No, it wasn't Splinter Cell. It was not Medal of Honor. It was.
Yeah,
it was
that scared the shit out of me too,
No.
dude.
Nazis? Wolfenstein. No.
I always played as Nana.
No, it was but it was a Tom Clancy's game.
Tom Clancy.
Anyway,
Rainbow Six?
It might have been like an early one. But it was
Yeah.
like this
Rainbow
open...
Six Vegas was intense, dude.
No, but that's a good game.
It's a great game.
Rainbow Six Vegas 2 was the shit.
Yeah. Rainbow Six Siege was great.
I didn't play that one as much.
Well, it's gone too far now.
Well, it's like we were talking about comedy movies. It's like everything goes too far now. Like every Call of Duty is fucking like...
It's just Call of Duty.
It's just Call of Duty. It's all Call of Duty. What
There's
are you
nothing
doing?
different
Well, the
about
thing
it.
that annoys me with the thing with Rainbow Six Siege, it's, say you bought the game 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's you still own that game. Call of Duty, it's a new game every year. It's like you accomplish certain things, and it's like
$60, $60,
Yeah.
$60,
But it's
$60,
like,
$60,
do it again.
$60.
do it again.
Yeah.
Do it again. You're gonna fall behind. Do it again.
Yeah.
Well, and here's the thing. It used to be like, well, you buy the game and you get the story. But the stories aren't as good anymore.
Mm-mm.
To get the stories back to where they were, they had to remake
Even Halo.
Modern
When
Warfare.
Halo originally came out, it was one of the most groundbreaking games I've ever played. It was the
Halo's so
coolest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Halo's
The story was perfect. The characters were cool. The mechanics were different. Everything was great.
Mhm.
And now it's just the same goddamn thing
Infinite?
every fucking time. Infinite is just Call of Duty.
Did you play Infinite?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
It's just Call of Duty with fucking Spartans.
And the thing with Infinite that really fucked it up was the story was not great, and then like when it first came out multiplayer,
Mhm.
it was like 2 maps and like 3 game modes.
Yeah.
And it's like, how
It
are
was
you?
boring.
It was boring.
dude.
And it's like, how are you expected to keep up with games like Call of Duty, where it's like, I understand, it's every year, but it's like
10 maps.
Yeah,
6
15
game modes.
yeah.
You have skins. You can play as your favorite fucking cartoon character.
and
They
then
have Seth Rogen in one of those games now. You
Call
can
of Duty,
play
yeah.
as Seth Rogen.
That's wild. You can
Swear
play
to
as
God.
Spawn, dude. That's
Oh,
cool.
that would be sick.
you can play as Nicki Minaj.
For
Fuck yeah.
real? I did not hear about that
jiggle
one.
physics up to par?
Wow.
Who cares? No one
Well,
even likes Nicki
maybe.
Minaj.
Huh?
No one likes Nicki Minaj.
What are you, a Cardi B fan,
She's
bro?
they're
Nicki
both
Minaj.
stupid.
Oh, I thought he was going to say a different word.
Me too. I might just bleep it anyway.
Yeah.
Well, don't cut the part out where you guys were like, well, I thought it was, I'm going to bleep it anyway. Leave that part in, otherwise people are actually going to think I said it, and that's not going to be good.
that's the joke. I always leave it in.
Thank God. Thank God.
B again, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
No,
I
it's
kind
okay.
of do too.
Yeah.
But
My life be like.
Superheroes and shit. Like, my dad was always a... Okay. So, the funny thing about superheroes and shit is fucking I hate you so much, dude.
I'm sorry. 4 times.
4 times, motherfucker!
it takes a second
Yeah.
to hit record.
I get it. All right.
I
No.
hit it. It takes us.
I get it. No, it's fine. It's fine. You did fine. You're doing great.
Shut up, baby doll. You got it.
You want me to rub your legs?
No.
Get those fucking sick calves over here in the
Show me
glove
them
seat.
calves, boy. Oh my god. Oh. Are you shaking?
Yeah, I don't usually do this.
Well, speaking of superheroes, look
on.
at those.
Are you shaking?
You're shaking right now, dude.
Yeah, look at that. Actually,
Yeah.
I want something cool. You see,
You look like a dog getting
Yeah,
scratched
dude,
in
you're
the
like-
ass. That's
I'm gonna. I'm hooing right now. Oh fuck, dude.
yeah.
Oh shit. Oh. Oh,
I'm hooing my pants.
we need video, dude.
Oh my
shit.
God, I'm working on that.
No,
I'm
no.
working on it.
Oh, but no,
I
but
just hooted my pants.
so the funny thing about like superheroes, right? So think about your favorite superhero, right?
Captain America.
Gay.
That's not gay.
It's so gay, dude.
It's not gay.
Fucking the biggest Boy Scout besides Superman.
I'll have you know, sir.
Go ahead.
There is a comic book storyline I recently
You
found out
definitely
about.
look more like U.S. agent than fucking Captain America. I'll tell you that.
That is fair, yeah.
John Walker.
Saw the Thunderbolts. I like John Walker now.
Well.
I'm big on Johnny Walks.
Aren't we all?
I recently found out
Yep.
that there is a comic book storyline that Captain America did, I believe it was in the 80s, 6 parts, called The Superior Stratagem or something along those lines.
Okay.
And that is a 6-part story arc where Captain America beats women. And
Shut up.
I swear to God, it is Captain America v. female supervillains for 6 comics in a row.
Oh, we gotta get that.
And it's Captain America doesn't have the craziest superpower set. His ability is punching people.
Being tough as shit, dude.
Yeah. So the only way to beat them is by beating the I haven't read him. He beats the shit out of females
I like this.
for 6 episodes
Not
in a
for the
row.
content, because of the idea.
Yeah. This is your hero? Yeah, he's my
this
my
is your
favorite
hero.
superhero. Yeah, he's my favorite.
This is your
superhero.
hero.
Daredevil or Beast Boy?
Oh, Daredevil's so good.
Oh no, we're going binary choice?
Well, you said who's your favorite superhero? Daredevil or Beast? I'm gonna go Daredevil.
Daredevil? Daredevil's
Daredevil's a
very
close
cool.
Well,
second
Ben
for me.
Affleck's Daredevil.
All right.
Oh.
Dealer's choice
Well,
on that.
all right. I mean, he did have the superior Elektra.
You like what you
But-
like? No.
No.
What? The
No.
fucking Indian broad?
No, dude. I'm the
Yes.
Jennifer Gardner?
No. Jennifer
Not
Garner
as good
is
as-
a dog.
Comparatively.
Oh
To
shit.
the Indian chick? What's her name?
She's not Indian.
She's not.
She's
fucking
Spanish.
Pakistani. Nuh-uh.
She's Spanish.
Yeah.
Is she?
Yeah.
Yes.
Couldn't confuse
And now she
me.
plays the cleaner or
Well,
something.
she's either.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. You're telling me she was first off.
$10 says her name is America.
No, it's not. It's definitely not. It's Amelia.
Elodie.
Ah, it was close.
Elodie?
Elodie Young.
Oh, young.
Yeah.
How young?
44.
Yikes.
Young enough. Young enough for me. buddy.
Elodie Young. Yeah, now she's the cleaning lady.
Mm.
She plays Electra Nachios.
Yeah.
First off, the character in the TV show was better than Jennifer Garner's character in the movie.
Well, yeah, because you can flesh it out more in a fucking TV show.
No.
Okay.
Jennifer Garner's a... First off, the hardest part about a love story for me with Jennifer Garner
yeah,
is...
cross your legs while you say this.
I'm gonna.
All right.
is her being attractive?
Is someone wanting to be with Jennifer Garner.
And Ben Affleck didn't.
No.
Well, he was
course not.
blind at the time,
Not
so
in
he
real life.
wouldn't know.
It looks like someone just like
Alright,
came
guess
up
we're
to
not
her and
living.
like took all of her
Worthless.
like facial features with their hand and just went.
She does
Yeah.
have a rather large forehead.
Yeah. All
She
right,
looks like
yeah,
a bee.
okay.
She looks like a bee.
I will give her this. She did do some action movie where like her family gets murdered and she becomes like a super assassin.
John Wick.
No, but it was
Killed her dog.
it was a pretty good movie. Like she was good in it.
I think she's a decent actress.
Yeah, she's a good
yeah,
actress.
yeah.
Yeah, just not. She wouldn't be my number one draft pick in the looks department.
I mean, what are we
She's
doing
probably
now?
like a third round.
Yeah.
Nah, maybe like a fifth.
So you're
How
going
many
Daredevil.
teams?
You're going Captain America. Oh,
Yeah.
we're all Marvel, which is cool. Wolverine.
Marvel's just better.
Wolverine is
pretty
my
cool.
That's
dude.
a good
I
one.
grew up reading X-Men comics.
Yeah.
Like my mom was a big X-Men fan and shit, and my dad was always a Superman fan because he's gay.
Sure.
Of course. Fuck you, don't me. Fuck
No,
you, dude.
just the people who like Superman. I'm like, it's just boring.
Well, I mean, to be fair, my
It's-
dad grew up in the 50s, so like Superman
All
was like
those movies,
he
all
was
those TV
super
shows.
popular,
just
dude.
super
I,
popular.
I get
I mean,
it.
right out of World War II and all that stuff.
I'm just saying, like, the way Batman is now,
Yeah.
I think is what Superman was
Oh,
in like the
100%,
50s, 60s.
dude. 100%, dude.
Okay. Yeah.
But now he's just the big blue Boy Scout. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay.
Well,
fucking
now they make
Superman.
him gay. It's-
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's super gay.
Like,
he's-
literally,
I'm more powerful than
they've
anyone else, but I
ran-
can't kill anybody.
Like literally,
Ugh.
I think nowadays they've ran like superhero comic runs, like every superhero, where they're like literally gay.
Oh,
Jesus.
so actually, DC did do that with Superman, but then they revealed at the end of the comic that it was his son, John. So it was John.
Oh, that's
L.
right. That's right.
It's not actually.
But you know
Cal.
what's really annoying is I watched a video and it was like it's like one of the panels where he's like at like a climate protest and it's like he's Superman.
What the fuck does he care about this, dude?
But not only that, it's like Superman could actually do something about it.
Well, yeah.
Like
It's true.
like you're protesting,
Can melt the ice caps.
but it's like
More.
but it's like protesting like climate change. It's like you can change
You're
the
a
climate.
god. You're a literal god. Like it doesn't. Yeah, that's the problem with like putting real world problems in the comic books.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
you
absurd.
have these people that are literal gods.
Yeah.
All of the X-Men across every single character has the ability to change the world in some way. Storm could literally end climate change by herself. Magneto could end climate change by himself. Just by like fucking snapping his fingers. But they have to
Pyro could power cities. Electro, I'm guessing.
I'm just going by the name here.
Yeah. Uranium Man.
Captain Iraq.
Hydroelectrosis.
There's a Hydro
There's
Man.
actually a bit of an anti-hero, little more of a villain named Nuke.
Yeah.
And he actually doesn't have nuclear powers at all, so you can be misled by the name.
He
He's
was
just
the
a
Captain
psychopath.
America during Vietnam.
Yeah, he's just crazy.
Yeah, he's
So,
just a
yeah.
fucking lunatic, which actually seems kind of unfair if you think about it.
Yeah, he has a gun that counts the kills. I don't know how it does it, but the gun
Was it from Borderlands?
the gun
Yeah.
knows when he kills someone.
Yeah,
Don't know how.
I like that.
Fuck, what was I even
But
saying?
yeah, Wolverine was always my favorite character.
I'll tell you this. Speaking of
Oh.
gay, Wolverine.
I swear to God, if you talk bad about Wolverine right now,
I'm not talking bad. I'm telling you. I'm
All
telling you. In a relatively recent, I don't know when it was, sometime in the 2010s, I believe.
I know exactly what you're going to say. About
They made him, Jean Grey, and Scott Summers.
that.
Part
Yeah,
of
it wasn't. It was
yeah.
actually even more recent than the 2010s. It was like the last 4 years.
Yeah.
So like they did a run called I can't remember the name of it, but they basically made their own country.
Cuckarine.
Oh, they made their own country,
Fuck.
and it was the sovereign state of Krakoa.
Yes.
And
Krakoa.
yeah, Krakoa, and fucking they show a map of the original X-Men's like rooms, which I don't know why you did this, and they show that Wolverine's room is directly connected to Cyclops and Jean Grey's room, implying that they have like some weird like love triangle, and then they imply in another comic that like Scott and Wolverine fuck Jean at the same time. It's like, what are we doing here, dude?
The whole part of the relationship is the dynamic between Jean Grey being in love with both these people.
Yeah, and they hate each other.
Yes.
They're not supposed to like each
They're
other.
not going to be in a thruple. That's
No.
not that's not the dynamics of the
No.
relationship. Don't try and change it.
Because Cyclops was always the same archetype as like Superman or Captain
Yeah.
America. Like Boy
He's the
Scout,
Boy Scout.
fucking does
Gen-
everything right.
They've kind of poorly executed him in terms of the movies,
No pun intended.
but in the comic books, he's considered one of the great like leaders in
Cyclops.
in the comic book universe. Yeah,
Yes.
he's like one of the like can rally
Yeah.
anybody. He's a key figure.
Mhm.
And they've totally in the movies they've totally just fucking trashed him.
They cut
Yeah.
them. They
They
completely
made
cut
him
them.
suck.
Have you The Boys? Have you seen?
Yes.
So
do you
good.
watch it?
All of it.
So good.
I've seen
Okay.
all of it.
Yep.
Yep.
So the guy that made it, I think it's like Dennis.
Oh, the
something.
original writer of the
Yeah,
Boys
it's like
comic?
Dennis something.
Dennis Miller.
Miller?
Anyway,
don't
so
remember.
he had a run
Mhm.
with a DC comic. I forget exactly what it was called, but have you heard of Bueno Excelente?
No.
No.
So, so it was this guy that wrote The Boys, and he wrote this other comic book. It was like The Terrible Eight or whatever.
Mhm.
And Bueno Excelente is one of the members. And on his official wiki, do you want to know what his only power is?
Yes.
I'll read it exactly from it.
I do want to know, yes.
So
This
his-
is verbatim from his Wikipedia.
yeah, his name is Bueno Excelente because that's the only words he can speak. But
Oh my
Is that a
God.
superpower?
his
That
abilities
sounds like brain damage. to
his
be honest.
abilities are intimidation. Bueno Excelente's only real heroic ability is to scare people with the threat and act of sexual assault.
Whoa.
That's on the wiki.
Whoa, dude.
It sounds very bueno excelente.
But if you think about it, if you put it in the framework of The Boys, that's very much that guy's thought process. You know what I
That
mean?
does make sense, yeah.
I like The Boys. It's getting gratuitous at this point.
It's getting a little
Yeah.
much leaning
You know
into
what I
the
mean?
political stuff. I'm
not even saying the political stuff. I'm saying the physical like death gags are like, dude, or
Well,
like
because-
even the guy eating his own ass, like 17 of him eating his own ass, dude. It's like, what the fuck? I was watching with
Yeah.
Mike, and I'm like, what is going on? He's like,
It's
I know, right?
It's the comics are. That's how the actual comic books are.
Yeah.
But you got to think like how season 1, everyone was like, "Holy shit, that was nuts."
Well, when you saw
And they have
A-Train
to-
run through fucking Huey's girlfriend,
Yeah.
and he's just holding her hand, you're like, God damn, this
Yeah.
fucking show's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. So you
dude.
got to think like they can't.
You gotta keep
can't
upping it.
dial it back. You have to keep upping it.
Yeah.
Which is why it gets to where this
Yeah.
multi-man eating himself out.
Yeah, or fucking Aquaman's
salad.
fucking an octopus.
Or that guy gets really small and enters that guy's urethra and then gets
Oh,
big.
yeah.
How funny was that?
Did you
That
guys
was
see?
good.
That
Did you
was
guys see
good.
Gen V?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see it. I
So,
haven't watched it
It's
yet.
pretty good.
It's pretty
The
good. So,
girl that can get small by making herself throw up,
yeah,
and then
she has
that
an
guy.
eating disorder.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
and then so
hilarious.
the guy wants her to go like super tiny
Okay.
and like legit like ride his dick, like hold on, like
Yeah.
bear hug it, and like massage it like that, and that's how he gets
And
off.
you see her slide down this guy's shaft.
Yeah,
Like a fireman's pole.
Yeah.
yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, but like a too thick fireman. So she's that small. She's like
Yeah.
that fucking.
Like she's trying to climb a tree, but she can't make it all the way.
Yeah, yeah. It's weird to watch.
Yeah, it feels.
Then you
it
jerk
felt-
off to it and you feel better after, but it's still weird to
Attaboy.
watch.
And then you
the
see her
first
get
time.
like
Attaboy.
sad, and you're like, no.
Yeah, and you're like, I'm glad I came 10 seconds
I'm
ago.
glad she's not a
There it
real
is.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she's a woman.
Exactly.
Nope.
So what I wanted to, have you guys heard of the new trend online?
Go ahead.
Online dating?
100 men.
Versus the gorilla.
Jesus
versus one
Christ.
gorilla.
Dude, we're
Yeah,
really gonna
boy.
talk about this. Gorilla.
What?
100 men.
Gorilla.
What?
100 men.
Yes.
What?
Do you guys know how big a fucking gorilla is?
Do you know how many people 100 is?
100. Do you know how strong a fucking gorilla is? Gonna pick up the first guy and use him as a fucking battering ram to take out fucking all the other guys.
No.
The fact you
no,
guys think
no,
that it's
dude.
100 men
No,
is so
dude.
fucking stupid.
We are the superior species on this planet.
Okay, here's the thing.
Look how they're so much stronger than us, and they don't even know what working out is, dude.
Okay.
We are fucked.
But here's the question,
That's
right?
fair, actually.
Can I pick the 100 men?
What do you mean?
Can I pick the 100 men?
100 Navy SEALs. 100 Navy SEALs.
100 prime Shaquille O'Neals. 50 prime Shaqs. 50 prime The Mountains from Game of Thrones.
Strong men, dude.
Okay, well then I can pick fucking King Kong if it's gonna be a gorilla.
No.
You can't
They're
have
regular people. He's
They're-
still a human being. King Kong is a fucking monster.
Cartoon.
He's a cartoon character.
But you can't have 50 shacks and you can't have 50 mountains.
But here's the thing, though. If you want me
So if
to
you want to
draft...
talk realistic,
Okay, but if you want me to draft 100 men, the one I saw, 100 professional heavyweight UFC fighters.
Butterbeans.
Butterbean is first.
yeah. 100 Butterbeans, dude.
Yeah, he leads the charge.
Yeah. Also, Butterbean's
No.
not doing well.
No, it's
I
still
doubt it.
it's
I doubt
still
it.
the gorilla.
What do you mean? Dude.
A heavyweight
Head
UFC
trauma. Head trauma. Head trauma.
Not only
Head
you
trauma.
gotta get to his head. Do you know how hard that's gonna be?
He's
No.
only 7 feet tall.
No, but here's the thing, though. You send in 10 shacks. That gorilla's gonna be winded. You send in 20 shacks. The gorilla's gonna be tired.
Yeah.
You send in 20 the mountains. It's game over.
It's game over. It's
You
Game
have
of
to
Thrones
find
over.
you, but okay. So my issue with your argument right now
Okay.
is that you are saying like, no, it has to be grounded in realism.
Yes.
You think there's 50 people as big and as strong as the mountain?
But here's what I'm
No.
saying. Obviously not. But you can get some 6'8" big motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Fucking some linemen from LSU.
Yeah,
some linemen from the Big Ten.
Yeah.
that doesn't
Some
mean they're going to be able to do
corn-fed
anything.
boys. But what I'm saying is
That's just big.
Corn-fed.
But what I'm saying is you're telling me 3 linemen can't hold down a limb each?
For sure.
No,
For
they can't.
sure. 3 linemen
Each.
Do you know how hard it's going to be to get the 3 linemen on the arms?
Look, the first
It's so hard.
the first
dude.
20 people are fodder. That's agreed upon.
All right.
The first
wait.
20.
I think 20 is generous.
I have a more interesting one. 1 chimpanzee versus 100 toddlers.
The chimpanzee. What?
The chimpanzee.
I just want to watch it.
Yeah, that's gonna
I
be a
think it's
slaughter.
That is-
That's gonna be
an
the
absolute.
chimpanzee is going to eviscerate one, and the rest are going to run into corners, and the
Yeah.
chimpanzee is going to pick them off over the couple days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real tough one.
Okay, so
100 toddlers with spears.
All right, maybe not toddlers, teenagers. 1 chimpanzee versus 100 teenagers.
What teenage year? Like 16 up?
All right, so I hit full growth at.
Oh, well, if it's 100 Rudies.
I mean, yeah. What are we doing? I hit full growth at like probably 16. Yeah, 16, 17.
Okay,
I was
so
at my
16, 17 to
height.
18-year-olds, I think they win.
Yeah, 100%.
First one chimp.
What are we doing?
yeah,
Yeah,
But
yeah.
look, I'm
a
saying, right?
silverback gorilla.
But
You're
here's-
saying a
but-
silverback gorilla is that much bigger than a chimp? Yeah, that's fair.
It is.
And it's legitimately, arguably the strongest animal on the planet.
Okay, so Pat, here's the thing.
Who can actually like use it? I'm not talking about
Yeah.
a whale. Obviously, a
Elephants.
whale's stronger, but it's useless. Yeah.
Elephants.
Yeah, yeah, but they don't. That's not.
Right.
This, you know
It's
what I
just like
mean?
momentum.
Yeah.
So, but like with gorillas, though,
I'm a big fan of momentum.
I am momentum.
I am momentum. I'm the juggernaut, bitch.
Drop the Rudy.
So,
Drop the Rudy.
shit, I gotta get a kill.
Send the Rudy.
Shit, that's gonna mess up my KD. No, but so I'm saying, right? Strongmen competitions.
Yeah.
You scour the world for the top 60 strongmen.
Oh, you're going even lower than 100.
Lower than 100 because you need 40 to be the
Fodder.
not fodder, because I think the first 20 are going to be fodder. First 20 are going to be, backup linemen.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're getting
And
their
then-
shit pushed in by this fucking
And
gorilla.
then you send in the shacks. And they come in, they're 7 feet tall.
Send in the shacks.
Send the shacks in. They're hitting it over the head. 1 or 2, maybe like 5, 6, 7 are gonna die for sure. But then you bring in the strongmen. The strongmen are gonna take it down.
I do have a question
No.
logistically. Are the humans allowed to use at least clubs? Swords is
No.
ridiculous.
No.
Nothing. No tools.
No.
You can only use like
This is a desert. They're fighting in a
Yes.
desert,
Yes.
basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I will also say that means gorillas, they still have their like little bit of nail claws because those are built in,
100%.
Yeah,
and
of
their
course.
teeth because those are built in. You can, dude. I'm
Big
telling you,
fucking teeth.
you are working
Sure.
under this assumption. Like a gorilla is so strong, it is one hit and that guy's down.
But their stamina is not unending.
Exact. Their stamina is going to be their downfall.
Yes, but you have
Yes.
to think about like okay, so they're so much physically bigger than us.
Sure.
Strength aside,
Speak for yourself.
dude, imagine like I can't even describe how big their fucking hands are. Like 2 of my hands put together,
They're
and
like
that
1,000
fucking
pounds.
clunks you. Dude, they're gonna wipe. They're gonna take out 4 people with one swing because you're gonna get
No.
fucking clocked.
No.
Yeah, but that 5th guy's gonna be like, "Fuck, you got him, fucking."
Yeah, you hope.
Dumb bitch.
You hope,
Dumb
and
bitch.
then you're gonna jump on, and he's gonna grab you. He's gonna fucking throw you. You will be fucked. You're
No,
fucked.
it's the numbers.
It's the numbers.
I
It's the
disagree.
100 people,
I
and at
disagree.
least 50 of them are like
Have
6,
you ever
9.
seen-
You're assuming that fucking they're gonna see the first 40 people get fucking smoked, and then go, "We're still gonna fight them."
You give them meth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
them drugs!
I'll give the gorilla math. What the fuck is this argument?
Nothing. I'm just saying that I think putting 100 people on meth versus one gorilla on meth are gonna win.
Have you never seen that video of like the fucking 300 ants that kill the frog? Right? They just swarm it. They fucking smother it, and it eventually just loses. It can't do it anymore.
Right.
And it's just like
Pat. Okay, but we're also
And then
talking
they
about
eat
a
the
frog
ant.
isn't a predator. It's not
Pat.
designed to do things
it
like
is
that.
for an ant.
Pat.
And neither are, and not for nothing, gorillas are not predators.
I believe they are considered predators.
Pat, can I hit you with one real quick?
Go ahead.
It's called the scorpion and the frog.
Mhm.
Okay. The frog is like,
You drown the gorilla.
well, I'm gonna cross this river, and the scorpion goes, "Can you give me a ride?" And the frog goes, "You're gonna sting me." And the scorpion goes, "If I sting you, we're both gonna drown." And the frog's like, "That makes so much sense." The scorpion gets on the frog's back. They're swimming halfway across the river. Scorpion stings the frog in the back. The frog goes, "What the hell, bro?" And the scorpion goes, "LMAO."
It's in my nature. Also, I'm not sure how that story applies to this.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. So they are not predators. Gorillas
They're
are not
omnivorous.
I think
They're
vegetarian.
herbivores.
Oh, they're
Herbivores.
completely herbivores.
They're herbivores.
No
But
protein.
that is what makes
Imagine
them.
that.
That's what makes them not predators. Is just the fact that they are primarily plant based.
Okay.
But you have to they are so
Right.
they're so close
I've
to
seen Planet of
us.
the Apes. I know what's going on.
Here's the thing: 100 capuchin monkeys versus one gorilla. I might go with the capuchin monkeys.
Really?
I don't think
I'm
would.
gonna go with the gorilla on that one, brother.
Maybe.
You can
Anyway.
just step on them.
Yeah.
I could step on 100 capuchin monkeys.
Dude, and also,
I've done it.
I didn't even think of the temper tantrum a gorilla could throw. I'm thinking of legit fighting. If
Oh,
this thing
really?
gets
I was-
pissed
I
and
was
just
taking
starts
that
like
in it.
fucking flailing around,
But Pat-
you are fucked.
Here's the other one I've heard, right? You get 10 Olympic sprinters. They're the first wave.
They just run around it.
They fuck with them, and then it chases them. They just run.
They do a flash. They run around him in
run
circles.
around?
They make him
He-
dizzy.
yes.
He falls on the ground. He's like, God damn it.
Yes.
I don't know.
But no. But the sprinters are going to tire him out.
Yeah.
And then you send in 96 10 motherfuckers, 275 pounds, all muscle. It's the gorilla's done.
I disagree.
Ah, you're an insane person.
You
I
also think that
disagree.
you could beat a bear with your bare hands.
Whoa.
Well, I think a gorilla would beat a bear.
I don't think that's true.
I do think that's true. Gorillas are bears incredibly strong. Can
they can
snap a
run
moose's
33
back.
miles an hour.
Yeah, they're fast too. They fucking
You
gorillas,
think a grizzly bear? Oh no, I'll give you one better. A polar bear, the apex predator.
I think a fucking polar bear would think twice about trifling with a gorilla.
Also
That's
seems very racist.
Silverback
Put a
gorilla.
polar bear against a gorilla.
Versus the king of the jungle.
Cut that.
That's actually really tough. A bear versus a gorilla.
I go.
A polar bear, not a grizzly bear, not a black bear.
I hear
a
you.
polar bear.
I hear you. The thing with the gorilla is the thumbs.
That's
Thumbs
what
are
that,
big.
that is my
Claws,
big
though.
catch.
The claws.
Claws.
Look. Here's
Claws,
the thing.
the lengths of my fingers, maybe more.
I'll say
I'm
this.
not saying they're not nasty.
75% of the time,
It's a nasty boy.
I think
Yeah.
the gorilla wins.
Okay.
25% of the time, I think if the bear gets a good swipe, like that first few seconds, that could change things.
It could change things, but dude,
Why is the Coliseum not a thing anymore?
That's what I'm saying. Put one big
Just
gorilla,
do it!
one
I
big
think
polar bear,
people
put him in the
thought-
fucking thing, and
How
let
many,
him do it.
how many polar bears do you need to save?
I think they're going extinct.
Right, but how many do you need to save?
That's Coca-Cola. That's propaganda.
That's big polar.
That's Big Bear.
Poland Springs.
That's big water. Look, why? How many polar bears do you really need to save? First off, what has a polar bear done for me?
You actually don't have the clearance to know.
We haven't let you on that level.
You don't have the security clearance to
I don't know.
what polar bear's doing.
It's one of those things where it's like things going extinct are bad and humans' involvement is terrible.
But
Everyone's gonna die at one point.
I mean, how many animals have gone extinct that didn't really have the ability to survive?
Like 12.
Anyways.
Like 12.
A lot more.
We had Baker's dozen or
A lot
something.
more than that, brother.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's 100 men. So my next question then, because this is a question I had with a lot of coworkers, and I know Pat's is going to piss me off. What is the biggest dog, Rudy?
Okay.
You're naked.
Yeah.
No weapons. The biggest dog you think you could beat on a one-on-one fight?
Mastiff. I could take a Mastiff.
Oh, bull.
Yeah.
Mastiff.
I had to fight my dog a bunch.
He went
My
bigger
first
than I
dog.
would have.
What would you go?
German Shepherd.
You're a fucking.
That's not good. I wouldn't take a German Shepherd. Mastiffs are big and dumb, and they can't fucking run that fast.
I agree.
Pat,
Well, no, 'cause I'm not running away. I'm expecting confrontation. I live with a German Shepherd too.
I live with a German Shepherd.
So do I.
That bitch would tear you up in a second.
Yeah.
You think you could win?
Well, that's because I know how German Shepherds behave. In the context of when they're attacking.
Dude,
Okay.
my
They
dog...
bite and they latch. They don't
bite?
bite and move.
Yes, they...
You sacrifice an arm and you put all your body weight on top of them, they're fucked.
Yeah, you snap their neck.
Yeah. Not as hard as it
Pat,
seems.
This is a real.
Here's the
This
thing.
is a real deep,
Here's-
dark conversation.
But here's the
Not
thing, though.
Yeah, we're talking about
the
killing
dog
dogs.
gets one bite of your arm, you don't get to move that arm anymore.
Yeah, but you got four.
Yeah, but
you
the
have
only-
3 other limbs. 4 other limbs.
Yeah.
Got dick.
I have the entire rest of my body, and if I
Oh, I went different.
dude, if you sacrifice the arm, right? So they jump, they bite. All you do is you're gonna get bit, so you're a little mentally
But the
prepared.
moment
you
you
roll over on top of them, now you've taken away their only weapon.
Their penis.
Yeah, because you fucking hit him right in the balls. You fucking
What if
hit
you
him
got
with the
rid of
knee,
them?
and
What if you neutered your pet?
then you hit him in the dick.
Like Bob Barker said.
Burger.
Hit him right in the
Burger.
dick. Pulling their tail. Stick a finger up their butt. They'll run
Did-
away.
Anyway.
Did you guys ever have a dig a hole phase when you were a kid?
Oh my God. Yeah,
Yeah.
I still have dig a hole
What
face.
is up with that?
I don't know, dude.
Rudy's retarded.
Yeah.
I
I like holes. I like crushing rocks too.
What is that? What is that in a man's mind where it's like you see the ground and you're like,
I want to put a hole in that.
I gotta dig into that.
It's
Yeah.
the same as when you find like a 5-gallon bucket in the winter and it's got like a piece of ice frozen on top and you pick it up and it's perfect. You're like,
Oh.
that's and you got and you
And then
go,
you cut a hole right in the middle of it and you put your dick inside it.
Yes.
That's not where I was going with it. I was
All
thinking
right.
more like when you plant it and you're like, I'm
It's
gonna
'cause you don't have
shatter
any
this on the ground.
imagination.
It's gonna be so fucking good when I shatter this on the ground. And you like toss it up and you see it flies up in the air perfect. And then comes down perfect, and it shatters into a million pieces. And you're like, ugh. It's the same thing as digging a hole.
I hooed. Yeah. So
That's
when
gonna be
I
a good callback for the rest of the cast. That's a little bit of lore building right there.
so I hooed on her face. But because I had that face. I wonder if it's like a Looney Tunes thing.
What do you mean?
Like I'm gonna dig a hole to China.
Oh,
that You know could what be I part mean?
of it.
Because you know
that
how,
could be part of those Jewish tunnels.
you know part of it. You know how foot fetishes started?
No. People like feet.
Unironically,
No,
like-
go ahead. Yep.
it's so a big theory is Cinderella.
Oh.
The glass slipper. I need to find the perfect.
I will
foot.
say that cartoon
She had pretty
got
feet.
some fucking
Yeah.
hot feet.
She had pretty feet.
So that's like the thing.
Feet, you
So
slip
I
in it.
wonder.
And you know, it's because it's the same thing as the bucket thing where it's perfect, dude. Because
Yeah.
when she put the shoe on, it goes fits. It makes a noise. It fits so perfectly the glass slipper. It's the same thing as the bucket, same thing as the hole, same thing as the feet, dude.
I don't know if
We're all looking for perfection.
I don't know if we discussed this. This is strictly for the boys. So ladies, tune out.
Dude, this episode started with us talking about Metal Gear Solid. They tuned out
Yeah, they're
a
not
while ago, dude.
Dumb broads can't hang.
They did not make it through the
Our
serious
quote-unquote
video
female
game talk.
fans
Yeah.
not listen to this episode.
But yeah, no, like I always think like it has like a Bugs Bunny thing where it's like, well, Bugs Bunny digs so fast as to China.
Yeah, and he's like, I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. He
Yeah,
was like, I don't even know where Albuquerque is, dude.
What's up, Doc?
I think it's in
Nothing
Arizona.
much. Albuquerque, New Mexico.
New Mexico.
All right. Stop yelling.
Sorry.
But
Sorry.
yeah, I
almost yelled at him. I was like, no,
I guess
save that
my
save that
my
one.
dig a hole phase
Yeah.
coincided with my buddy's dig a hole phase. And I
Ooh,
went
you
over
guys
his-
hold together.
You guys are digging around, huh?
Digging around each other's holes.
Got together, do some digging.
Why can't I quit?
You got together, you fucking shoveled
Couple
the
of
shit.
What's
diggers.
wrong with a couple of cowboy fucks in the middle of winter?
I saw Sinners over the last.
Was it good?
So good. Dude.
I don't want any spoilers.
So good.
I just feel like it's From Dusk Till Dawn.
So it was, but it was different enough for me to actually enjoy it.
Yeah.
And Michael B. I feel like I'm just doing fucking Shane. I just saw a fucking clip of Shane Gillis doing this.
He
But
did talk about it.
He did talk about it.
Yeah.
But honestly, dude, Michael B. Jordan playing the two twins.
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 He was playing the Yin Yang Twins.
Michael B. Jordan is playing.
In 1962, fucking Alabama.
He was playing the Digger brothers.
Oh,
Played the two Digger
No,
brothers.
his name was. They were actually the Smokestack twins, which is sick because one was Smoke and one was Stack. And I was
Okay.
like, God damn it! I wish I had a nickname like
I
that.
I wish I had a twin. Fuck. I wish we created our own language. Bebop, Zorport. Damn it. No one knows me.
But honestly, it was such a like. I'm not gonna say masterful, but it was such a good performance of like playing two characters that had completely opposite personalities.
Yeah.
And it was like shit. I actually believed for like a couple of scenes that he was actually two people.
Yeah.
Like it was legitimately like, wow, this is very good, dude.
You know who else
Rudy,
did that?
You're retarded. Fuck.
You know who else did that? Tom Hardy in Legend. He played twins because the fucking white man. I'm just kidding. I don't have that stance. But
Legend is actually legendary.
The last name of John.
Yes.
I
But
know
no,
that.
honestly, Tom Hardy in Legend was probably the last one before this that I saw somebody play twins and was like, this is actually very, very
not
good.
even twins, just two different people. Because Will Smith did Gemini Man, and that was like, was
No, that
not-
sucked. I'm
not that
saying
he
Legend was great.
Yeah.
Yes,
Looper?
but not that Gemini. Not
I
that.
like Looper.
Okay.
But that's two different.
Alright.
That's two different people.
All right.
That's all I'm saying. So it's not.
It's
the
two
same.
different people
I'm
playing
talk-
the same person.
I'm
It's
talking
different.
I'm talking about one guy playing two people.
Eddie Murphy.
You don't friggin' get me.
Eddie Murphy. The Nutty Professor.
Nutty Professor. He played 5 people in that movie.
That's called Chops.
Yeah.
Uh,
Range,
But
brother.
no, so we were digging this hole.
Oh yeah, that's
Me
how
and my
we got
buddy,
it.
we were digging this hole, and he was digging, and we actually found like bones.
Ooh.
And so we were like, "Oh my god, we just found dinosaurs!"
Yeah.
But you know, for a fact, we brought him to his dad, and he was like, "Wow, that's really cool." And he was like, "Dude, we should have buried the cat first."
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you dug up the family cat.
We just dug up some dead animal. We were like,
dude.
"Oh my god, we're fucking explorers."
Oh, it is late.
It's dead.
Holy shit.
How far are we in?
Probably like 50 minutes. Do like 10 more minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be a short one.
Yeah, I'll get home at 11:30. That's fine.
No one cares.
Yeah.
Then I'll get up at 4:30. That's fine.
Yeah. It was,
No, it'll be fine. I've got nothing to do at work tomorrow. I don't care.
yeah.
It's worth it, dude. We gotta record, dude.
We gotta
We haven't recorded in like 3 weeks, dude. We gotta record.
We need
content. So I don't know if I don't know if I've said on the cast. I recently got verified on Hinge. No big deal. No big deal.
Yeah, no, it's not a big deal.
Yeah,
No, it's not. It's not.
I didn't even.
That's
I
why I
didn't even
said-
look
I think
up.
anybody can do it.
Anyone can do it.
Yeah,
but
I think it's
I
called
did
money.
Yeah. Well,
No,
no,
you
it's
don't-
not
you
even
don't
money.
pay
I think
for
you
it.
just have to show your ID.
No, you just send you take like a video.
What's up?
This is
Yeah.
me, baby.
One of
Hey, Cribs.
one of the dumbest.
Yo, what's
This is
up?
my forehead, yo.
You trying to see how I live? All right. This is my fridge. It's all Dom Perignon.
You want to see my Jaguar?
Dude, one of the
I
dumbest
airlocked
things.
the engine in my Subaru.
Can I? All right, wait. Before you
Okay.
do this,
But I've got
Okay.
a story, but yeah,
I wanna. So can we overhaul your Hinge?
you can try. It's pretty on
And-
point right now. I've got a locked.
No,
I do
no.
need to update it. It's
This
not
is
very good.
this is for funds. This is for the boys.
You could do the Tinder for funds.
I
That's my
want
for
to put
fun one.
you in a full white suit, right? I want to take
That's how you
pictures.
know a black guy's rich.
Yes.
Okay.
I want to take pictures with the
Okay.
Jag,
Okay.
with you next to the Jag, fucking just like leaning up to it, fucking
Yes.
being cool as shit, dude.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Fucking we'll get you a hat if you want.
I need a hat.
You need a
I'm
hat.
a big hat guy.
Pat the
Big
hat.
hat guy. Pat the
Yeah.
hat.
Dude,
Pat
I
the
didn't
hat
wear
O'Connor,
a
everybody.
hat this weekend. I got sunburn on my scalp. I was like, it's so red.
Yeah, I can see it.
I
still,
can see it
dude.
now that you
Yeah.
say
Yeah,
it.
now that you say that, I
Now
saw
that you
that.
say it,
It's
yeah.
only been 3 days, so it hasn't gone away.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
Wow. You're
I
working
think
out.
it would be very funny to make a, just for funsies, dating account for Pat.
Love to.
Just like completely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Would
I
love
think this
to.
would be very fun.
Looking for fun,
Looking for fun,
finding love.
young, dumb, full of cum.
Young, dumb, full of cum.
Yeah.
And you know what we should do? No, hold
is
on.
to get likes on this. That will never get likes.
Hold on. Here's my question.
Maybe it will. I don't know.
Brother?
What the fuck do I
Hold on.
know?
Brother?
White jeans, white Air Force, white turtleneck.
Yeah.
Can I get a chain?
I was about to say,
I need
get
a
a
chain.
chain.
We need
But
gold
here's
chain.
the thing.
Yeah.
This is
We
what
need
I'm
a
thinking.
watch.
Yep.
Ooh.
We need to go. I'm thinking we go to like a Chinese restaurant and he gets like a bowl of ramen and we take a picture of him holding ramen up with chopsticks. Going,
Yes. Yes.
In an all-white outfit?
yeah.
Yes.
You really trusted me not to ruin the outfit with the
Doesn't matter.
with the neuters.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I don't care if you
Doesn't
get
matter.
spice on it.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I don't care.
I like this.
I don't
like
care.
this a lot.
I do it. I don't do it seriously anyway. I do it mostly for fun.
Can
But even
you-
the story I have is like a little bit.
Is love fun to you, Pat?
Can you use?
Dating apps are fun for me because they're stupid.
Can you
Fair
use?
And my personality doesn't translate, so I can't take it seriously.
Can you
true.
use all my catchphrases as your bio?
Yes. When are you gonna
Yes.
start taking this shit seriously?
Damn, girl, you do this in your free time. What are your likes and hobbies? What am I, a menu?
100%, yes.
I fucking love this,
Words you
dude.
live
100%.
by. If you're gonna stand in the back, be in the middle.
Yeah, dude.
100% I will do that.
Oh,
Yes, I am
I love this.
100% on board with this
I
idea.
love this, dude.
100% on board with this idea.
What if you get
It's
so
funny.
much pussy?
Imagine.
I'll be like, yo, you guys have to set up all my accounts.
Yeah.
Bank accounts, cell phone. Yeah, I need you guys
Social
to
medias.
overhaul everything.
The defendant was quoted as saying, "Girl, you thicker than a bowl of oatmeal."
Your Honor.
I love that video.
Oh my god. Yes, I'm on board for that.
Cool.
So I
I think that's a great idea.
matched with someone on Hinge. Okay?
Is that the girl you showed me last night?
Yes, this
She's
is.
crazy.
I'm not saying she's.
Is this pictures? Did he
Yeah.
send us pictures?
Yes, he sent you the
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not saying
Crazy.
she's. I'm not saying she's not. But I was just today. I was like, oh, fuck it.
She looks like a 45-year-old Italian housewife. Crazy.
Yeah. So
God damn.
She's insane.
I'm not saying she's not.
She's gonna hold a knife to your neck during sex, which, hey,
Hey,
not bad.
not
I-
bad.
hey, I'm no judgments over here. Again, this is for me.
Oh, Pat's Planet
Date-
Fitness.
Dating apps are to have for
Luck
me
alert.
to have fun. I don't try to have sex. Because it's not going to work. What did you say? I didn't even hear it.
You said no judgments on. I said, well, Pat's Planet Fitness, and he said, Lunk alert. That's when they drop
Yeah,
it, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So she matched with me
Okay.
at 8 a.m. on Monday morning, which I thought was
Yeah, this bitch is
jarring.
crazy, dude.
I was like,
That's crazy people shit.
It's insane.
She probably doesn't have a normal job.
She's a hairstylist according to her profile.
There you go.
Ka-ching.
Kitching.
Ka-chow.
I don't care, but I was like, yo, that's fucking
Wow.
nuts, dude.
Wow.
8 a.m. on a Monday.
Wow.
So I messaged her a day later.
Wow.
What are those
Um,
tits looking like?
that's not what I said. I
What
said
them tits do, girl?
she has like a ton of tattoos. I said you're just basic opener.
What do your tattoos mean?
No, I said
Oh.
your tattoos look great. Do you have a favorite? This
Nice.
is what she said back. She said they're
Fucking
all.
Casanova over here, dude.
All right.
She said they're all ass. That's it. That's all. I was like, that's very little to work with. So I went, okay, well, if this is the game,
Do you
that's
have one on your ass? Is the follow up?
Yeah.
That's what I
100%.
said. I said, is that how you feel about them, or is that where your favorite ones are? No response. I was
Wow,
like,
I
all
was being
right,
funny, but
bitch.
all right.
That was.
Like, that's
You
exactly
fumbled.
what you said.
Hey, Pat.
Yeah, I'm a retard.
Pat.
Again, I gave up when it gave me a
No,
response
I get it, yeah.
of
She-
no information. I was
yeah.
like, okay, obviously, so I don't care.
Pat. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if you got butter on your hands or what. You fumbled that bag.
I don't think so.
Here's what you
I don't, because I wasn't. There was no effort.
Right. You want to?
I was just
ready?
like, this will be
ready?
a funny thing to say back
ready?
to that.
Ready? You're you. I'm her. Go.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, I like your tattoos.
They're all ass.
You want me to say the same thing?
Oh
that
no,
I
wait.
just
I'm
told
sorry.
you?
I'm you. You're her.
Okay,
Okay.
that makes more sense. I
Go
was
ahead.
like,
Yeah,
I'll say
I'm
the
sorry,
same
yeah,
line. I
yeah,
don't know
Pat,
what the
he
difference
goes
is.
first.
I like
You're
your
Pat.
I like your tattoos.
Oh, they're all ass.
Which ones can I cover in semen?
You think that would have done better?
No,
We're not done playing the game.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I'm you.
Now
you're
I'm
her.
reporting you.
Yeah. I'm you. You're
Delete.
her. I like your tattoos.
They're all ass.
Which ones can I cover in my cum?
How is that better than what you just said a second ago?
Is that the question in the chat, or what are we doing?
Yeah, it's a question in the chat. How did you think that was going to improve on this conversation?
I didn't. I just want to see what the back of your head looks like when it's pushed into my wall.
I'm reporting you.
Come over.
Thank you.
Doubt it.
And we're in.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we're in.
Doubt it.
And touchdown.
You boosting his confidence. He hasn't been in the dating world for like 10 years. You boosting his confidence is not
It's what
good.
I do, Pat.
Yes.
All
Yes.
right. You know what? You want to have a fun one?
But you're just going to feed him and to be like, I could get any girl in this bar. And I'm
You
like,
know what?
you could not, though.
You know
Okay,
what?
but let's think about that for a second. How fun would it be for him to go out into the dating world thinking that he could do that?
And fail miserably?
Yeah.
Fair enough. That would be very
Thank
fun to
you.
watch.
Thank
That would be
you.
very fun
Thank
to watch.
you.
Yeah, all
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.
I stand
Confidence
corrected. I'm okay. I can
boosting.
admit when I'm wrong.
See?
Like,
All right.
I
How about
have a
this?
plan.
I'm Pat. You're a girl.
Okay.
oh, I'm a bystander?
Do you want?
Oh, sick,
yeah.
dude.
You watch this one.
I'm just a little FBI agent,
watch this,
dude.
baby.
Like,
You watch. You watch how this plays out.
I'm the girl?
Yeah. You're the girl.
All right, cool.
I can't believe I'm being cucked in this fantasy. Like,
It's my specialty.
I'm
by
you.
Rudy again! He's a cuck again! No!
All right.
Fucking!
I like your tattoos.
They're all ass.
Can I put my dick in your asshole?
Sure. What are we doing?
You
Why was
guys
that tough?
are so infuriating. Look, Pat, because all you're doing is saying the same shit and then saying something worse and being like, no, that would have worked on me. And it wouldn't have, though. It would not have.
I could riz up Rudy.
No, you couldn't.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What's going on, man?
Hey, how you doing?
Do you have a cigarette I can borrow?
Oh, yeah,
Jesus
sure.
Christ.
Oh, I really appreciate it, dude. I
Yeah, no
haven't had a
problem. You
cigarette
need a
in a
light?
minute. Yeah, honestly, dude, I would appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
I
Here you go.
appreciate it. Oh, thank you. I like your tattoos. What's your favorite one?
Oh, thank you. Probably the one on my chest.
Can you see it?
Sure.
You got a nice chest. Did you play football?
Yes, I did actually.
Dude, how are you not in the league right now?
I know a lot of shit happened.
What happened?
I hurt my knee. Couldn't play anymore. You know?
Classic story.
Yeah.
Classic story. Dude, we should hang out sometime.
I like that. Seemed cool.
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
How was that Riz?
I'm going to hang out
Are you
with him.
kidding me? That's what Riz is.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? A friend? No, he knew all the shit to say already. That's not Riz.
I didn't
That's
know
not
he had
Riz. That's knowing what you like already.
I didn't know he had a tattoo on his chest.
You didn't know I had a
Don't-
tattoo on my chest?
Don't lie to him.
I didn't know
I
that.
knew about the tattoo. You're a liar.
Do you want me to play like I never met him before?
How are you going to even do that?
Easily. What's going on, man?
Hey, how you doing?
You got a cigarette I could borrow by any chance?
Yeah, sure. Here you go, man.
Oh, God, thank you, man. My girlfriend took my fucking bank card, and I haven't had a cigarette till like 3 p.m.
Oh, that sucks.
You don't have a light, do you?
Yeah. Here you go.
Oh, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no worries.
You watching the game tonight? Basketball or anything?
I'm more of a hockey fan.
Ooh, who's your favorite team?
Bruins.
Yeah. Dude, I miss when that fucking enforcer was a thing.
Oh, I know, dude.
Oh, my God. Fucking, you could actually...
What a good time.
Dude, what are you doing next week?
Probably this again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The game's on. I got a fucking couple guys coming over. You want to hang out?
Fuck yeah, dude.
What are we doing?
That was pretty good.
I'm not gonna say that was
Come
bad.
on, man.
That was pretty good.
But if the goal is to sleep with him, I think you failed.
Well,
there's not actually boys coming to the house.
yeah, exactly. First
It's
off,
just gonna be me and him.
He's the
He's
only
gonna
one
go.
that's-
I'm sorry, everybody canceled on me. Do you still want to hang out? Yeah. Here's some beer. Here's a little something else. Putting it in.
Pat.
No, doubt it.
Honestly,
Doubt it.
You want to know what the crazy thing is? When I said I had some boys coming over, I thought in my head, in the character, like, there's no other boys.
That's because you guys, again, you guys know.
No. Pat, I swear to God, in the character, I'm like,
I
how do
believe
I
you.
get this boy in my house
Yeah,
alone?
yeah.
There's going to be boys.
There's gonna be
no
boys. There's not gonna be boys, dude.
100%. I believe you. I believe
But here's the
that
thing:
that's
you
yes.
get enough chips and dip to look like you thought there was going to
Yeah,
be a
yeah,
couple
yeah.
of boys.
I
You get a
hey,
couple
I'm-
pizzas. What do we do?
I'm
Rudy's
not-
a big boy. You got to feed him.
There's a 30 rack in the corner. You're like, oh, there was definitely people coming here.
I'm
This
not-
poor kid.
I'm
what
not
happened?
saying-
He planned for friends.
I'm not saying that wasn't executed well. I'm not saying it wasn't your thought process. What I'm saying is that if Breck suddenly became single tomorrow, God forbid, knock on wood, don't want that to happen.
Me neither. That's a lawnmower.
Don't want that to happen.
Sure.
Okay? You get over it 6 months later,
Decide you're gay.
after you've had your governor taken off, and you're drinking more, and you're not really taking care of yourself, and you're going out more.
You're my size now.
and you're
approaching.
like, damn, I really want to have sex with a woman.
Yeah.
I don't believe that you would be able to make that transaction happen in one sitting.
No, I'm a 2 or 3 sitting kind of guy.
That's what I'm saying.
But you don't think
Boy
I can,
likes leftovers.
Yeah, but wait a minute. You don't think I can riz you up?
Me?
You don't think I can riz you, Pat?
No. If I didn't know you, no.
What are you talking about?
Especially not right now, because now I'm feeling defensive of my point of view. So
He's like,
definitely
you're
no,
not
no.
getting my pants,
Hey.
brother.
I can break down those walls. You want to go?
Go ahead and
All
try.
right. What's the scenario? Give me
Rudy,
a scenario.
Rudy can pick.
Give
Rudy
me,
can pick.
Rudy,
That way
give
I
me
don't
a
have
little
any
scenario.
bias.
All right.
Where's Pat? Where am I? What's the little situation?
All right, let's take comedy out of it, right? You guys are
We're being super duper serious.
super duper
right?
serious.
Try and
Not
s-
funny.
We're
try
not
and
fucking
sleep-
around here.
All right.
Try and sleep with me, Breck. I'm being super serious.
I'm gonna try. Step one. That's step one.
All right.
Make him
So
giggle.
you guys both like basketball, yeah?
To a degree.
Yes.
To a degree.
To a
Right?
degree,
Okay.
yeah.
So Pat is sitting alone at pub,
Sure.
right? Okay.
Sure.
It's let's say Tuesday. Okay.
So far, I'm keeping up.
Let's say it's a Tuesday.
It's a good day.
It's so Pat's watching
Game 3.
Game 3. Okay, he's all by himself. Clearly looks not particularly happy,
As he does.
as he does.
Yeah.
As the man is wont to do.
Man warrants it.
I can't. Well, I don't look approachable normally. I will give you that. Yeah. I usually, if I'm sitting by myself, I usually look like not in a good mood.
I always want to rub your shoulders whenever I see you.
Well, you know me.
Fair enough.
Okay. So that's the situation.
That's the situation. Pat is alone at a bar drinking. He's got 6 Miller Lights.
Those are not all mine. Officer, I swear to God, those aren't mine.
Who drank all my beers? I got a bucket. Who drank all my beers?
I had 2 buckets here.
Come on. What are we doing? I got two
That's
buckets.
just shopping a deal. You guys make fun of the bucket, but that's shopping a
Okay.
deal. That's
right,
being
you
smart
ready,
with your
Pat?
money. Yeah.
Hit me. Hit it. The can.
So good. Just dropping the can like,
Yeah.
now it's go time.
Well, I'm watching the game and they're losing. Fucking 1-1, huh?
Yep. Yep. Tough series.
Can't believe it. Honestly, man, I think Jason Tatum's a little overrated.
Yeah. I mean, I think so. Jaylen Brown's really good. The whole team's good.
Jaylen Brown's
You know,
great.
you got
Chris, I think it's got to be. It's a team sport at this point. Like I don't care. If
Well,
the
they got a
superst-
deep roster. If they can't get it
They
done,
do.
then that's on the team. That's
Yeah,
how it goes.
for
You know what I
sure.
mean? The Knicks are
They're great.
They're impressive.
They're great.
They got to go. They're playing them in MSG tonight. That's tough. That's a tough spot after giving up game 1. when you had him down and
Yeah.
you gave a big lead.
It was close in game 2.
Yeah.
It was close. Fuck. Yeah. What do you you like you like basketball?
Yeah, it's all right. I like all sports.
No, yeah. If they make it to the finals, I got a couple buddies coming over.
Nice.
A couple buddies. Yeah, would you? I live right down the street. You want to come over? Maybe like game 1, game 2.
Maybe. I mean, that's like a couple weeks away. I don't know what I'm going to be doing.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean? And I don't live in this area. So,
Yeah.
like, I'd have to drive out here. Like, it'd be one thing if I live, like, down the street, but this isn't my local bar.
No,
This
do
is
you
just
come to this place often or like?
once a week, maybe every couple weeks, not
Yeah.
a ton.
Just like on Mondays, pretty much.
Well,
Oh, you're one of the
it's-
comics, right?
Yeah, but it's
Dude,
Tuesday.
I
Tuesday. I was just in the area.
Dude, I
had an appointment
think I
at
saw
the
you
VA.
last night. Dude, you're hilarious.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah,
Dude,
thanks.
fucking come by. I think if they make the finals, they gotta play on a Monday or something.
Yeah, I'm sure they would. I mean, I don't know if I would. I don't think I like the finals enough to skip doing stand-up comedy to come to your house. That's no disrespect. I'm
No,
just passionate about
take out
my
your penis.
career.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Honestly, I get it. I will pay you $500 to. I'm really lonely. I'll pay you fucking. If I can just like blow you, I'll pay you $500. We can watch the game. I'll have some snacks or whatever. I'll pay you $500 if you just let me blow you. You'll never see me again. I'm moving in May. I'm moving. I think it's next month. I'm probably moving next month. You'll never see me again.
500?
I just need to blow someone. You can who in my mouth. I don't really care. I don't really care.
I'm not trying to be. I'm not gay, dude. That's not what I'm into.
Neither am I.
You're not gay, but you desperately need to.
My wife left me 2 years ago. I'm just trying to get back out there.
I just broke up with my albino black trans girlfriend.
Yeah, she's been a hassle. If that's a light word for it.
I mean, I don't know, man. 500. I don't know, dude. That
600.
it was gonna have to. It would have to be more than that for me to even
Dude,
really
look,
truly consider it.
We can drink, we can smoke, I have Molly. I'll fucking.
I don't smoke or do drugs though. Like it's not really like that's not.
Neither do I.
Why do you have that stuff?
I'm kind of on a bender right now.
Wouldn't that mean that you do that stuff?
No,
I don't know, man. I've had some kind of tough relationships in the past. I don't know if I want to introduce drugs into anything.
You'll never see me again. $700. I'll blow you tonight. You like Shane Gillis? We can watch. I subscribe to the Patreon. We can put it on. I'll blow you tonight, dude.
Okay, look. Even 1,000.
I can swing that.
Or tonight, or if they make the finals.
Whatever you want. I don't care.
Deal.
Great. Oh. Who said I couldn't?
And scene.
Who said I couldn't?
That was.
Money is not Riz, my man.
You tell that to Hugh Hefner.
It's 2025, brother.
Yeah. You tell that to any rapper.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
You think Quavo's fucking?
No, my point
think
is
Takeoff-
they suck as the people. That's what my
You
point
think-
is. Like,
what do you
if
mean-
we're talking realistic, an average guy is not just gonna give some bitch $1,000 at a bar so they can fuck. No, that's not gonna happen.
I actually think you'd be really surprised.
I think so too, but I'd also be surprised if I had $1,000 to give someone to have sex with. So I,
Yeah, fair enough.
That's fair.
like just a spare grand.
Well, I have no-
like,
That was such a long bit.
Well, here's
that
the
was
thing.
really, and there were so many times where I was like, I would want to riff on that so bad, but it would be out of character. So I can't.
Well, here's the thing, right? What if the guy's hobby is going out and doing this? This is what he saves up for.
Oh yeah, dude.
When I
then
took the character, I thought to
If that, I would actually. I don't think I would. If I found that out, I'd be like, oh my god, that would be scary. I just became a putty in this guy's hands. Ugh.
yeah,
Literally.
Pawn in his scheme.
he'll pull your putty.
Ugh.
All right, well, boys, that's 2 in a night.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
It's only 10:30.
Ah,
No,
it's not
yeah,
that bad.
that's not even that bad.
What are you doing?
I gotta go home.
Let's not get backed up again, guys.
So yeah,
No,
honestly,
That's not going to happen. There was a lot of car
a
problems.
lot of car
Lot
problems.
of
different
car
people-
problems.
but we're good now.
lot of cars.
Every week.
Probably the most cars anybody's ever seen. Most
I
problems.
want you to make a Donald Trump promo for the podcast.
I'll absolutely do that.
So bad.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
I talked to him about it before. He was like, "I'll write a script." I haven't heard anything since. It's been like 2 months.
You think Rudy's gonna write a script?
I didn't suggest writing a script. He said he would write a script.
I can't write.
I'll write a script.
Okay.
It'll take me 5 minutes. Donald Trump stuff, dude, just for a promo.
Yeah.
In fairness, I don't think you were there when I thought of this. So
I wasn't. My car was broken.
this was 2 months ago.
I can't
You
wait.
just don't show up to all the open mics.
I can't wait to get Taco Bell on my way home.
Oh, I wish I was leaving too.
I wish I wasn't
I don't-
home right now.
I wish I wasn't home right now and there was food in my house.
You got up, you were like, "I fucking let's burn this mother down."
I don't want to go to school tomorrow.
God damn, I do not want to go to work.
So
tomorrow.
yeah, shows. I don't know. Abracadabra.
Abracadabra, May 24th,
May
Saturday,
24th,
Saturday.
Bring your
Pawtucket.
own- Yeah.
All three of us, I believe, are on
And
that.
then June 13th, XO Bar. First one they're doing. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So show up. And if you don't, I'll suck your fucking dick, dude.
For $1,000.
Guys.
$1,000.
Like, review, subscribe.
Like, review, subscribe. If you
Really
like
good.
it, share it with a friend. If you like it, share it with your dad. If you like it, show it to your dog.
If you like one of us specifically and not the others, follow us on fucking Instagram.
Email me at breckstore@gmail.com. Tell me which one you don't like. We'll change it. There's gonna be 3 new people next week.
Also, feel free to follow the podcast on Instagram as well. We're trying to get some
Yeah.
traction on there. We're going to be posting clips. Eventually, so that'll be really good. And we post about every show that drops and almost every recording that we do. So we need to.
Yeah. Pat's the social
if you guys
media
want to
guy.
go follow that, that would
That's
be
the
awesome
social
as
media.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
social media. Pat the Hat, the social media guy, O'Connor.
Yep.
that is
Rudy-
what they call me in the streets.
Rudy, the scheduling, the Tootie, Extra Fruity, Marinosi.
Mhm.
Breck,
The brain.
the
booty.
editor.
Breck the booty.
Breck, the editor.
Breck the booty. I'll suck your dick for
the
$1,000.
Breck, the poet.
Yeah. Oh, we're putting that out in the universe?
I just got to take a piss out of my penis.
I have to pee so bad. Yeah.
Bye.